Hello and welcome to another update video about VeChain. VeChain has also started a bit of a pullback. Today it shows a bit of red on the chart. The idea was anyway that a fourth wave pullback was due, even overdue. So I'm quite pleased to see that we now start probably a more substantial correction. Not entirely confirmed. This is still pretty weak overall, but in the next few days we should know a little more. We could even add a trend line here, combine all those or connect all those wicks, and it hasn't even broken the trend line. So, but if we connect the closed candles, then we have a break. Okay, so therefore I assume that in line with what Bitcoin is doing, the wave 4 has started. Obviously, this assumption will need to be revised if the most recent high is taken out and the price suddenly surges above 3.89 cents. But so far, over recent months, the price has moved in line with the wave count here. In line with our projections, the structure hasn't changed in months. And the idea was that we have here a 1-2 setup, and this here could be a third wave rally. Within a diagonal, however, okay, not an impulse, probably within a diagonal, at least that's my best interpretation here. And then this could now be a wave 4 that's in the making, and one more high would still be needed to form a complete 5-wave pattern, which would then also give us some more confidence that really a lasting low has been established back in June this year. These 5 waves are always needed to confirm that the price is moving in line with the higher level trend direction. 5 waves up followed by a 3-wave pullback gives us the best setup for higher prices, which means that should we get these 5 waves up, we will define a support area for this pullback in a wave 2. So 5 waves into the trend direction and then A, B, C into the support area. This is always the standard motive wave or impulse wave or diagonal wave versus corrective pattern that we see and that we need to see to determine that with a high likelihood, a third wave rally will be next, which could really lead to a significant breakout into higher prices. But first of all, we need to see, and that's the main question on this chart, can we get these 5 waves? So we need to get these 5 waves first. Only then we get a really more reliable structure on this chart. But so far, we've been leaning towards higher prices. I'm still leaning towards that 5th wave pattern to develop. Even though I have to add that we cannot really trust diagonals, okay? So we always have to be very flexible, first of all, with regards to the microstructures within them, but also with regards to, okay, can they actually complete? And is it not maybe a corrective pattern actually, and we make new lows? So we cannot really trust it, but I'm leaning towards it, I'm following it. The parameters are currently being respected. And it seems like this wave 4 has now started. In this wave 4, we have the following support areas, or one area between 3.08 cents and 2.12 cents. We also have the 2.67 cent level and the 2.38 cent level in between. And however, if in any pullback now the price breaks below 2.38 cents, which is the 50% retracement level, I would already start to doubt the assumption this is a diagonal. It would just be too low, the pullback, for a reliable fourth wave. Even in a diagonal, we want to avoid that the price breaks below the 50% fib level. We can still allow a little lower, but ideally it's holding that level. So, but first of all, we need to see a little bit more price action to determine where we really are. But I, at the moment, am leaning to the idea that this fourth wave has started. And then a 5th wave target would be around 4.4 cents and 4.9 cents. This is obviously the short-term diagonal interpretation, and I already presented you with a potential bullish outcome here eventually, but it's entirely possible that we will get new bear market lows afterwards. This cannot be ruled out on this chart. It's actually also not unlikely. Essentially, we need to see how the price behaves after the top has formed in this diagonal pattern, because looking at the bigger picture, I can also see this move as an A, B, C pattern, which would then result in another low afterwards. But I'm not leaning towards that, not in this market context that we have at the moment. I just think you should know for risk management purposes. But my interpretation suggests, first of all, that 5 waves up are a likely option here. And then I will obviously work with these 5 waves to determine the support area for the wave 2. And there will be a very clear level that will determine or distinguish between the two, distinguish between a more bullish outcome in the white count and a more bearish outcome with another bear market low. Yeah, there will be one very clear level to watch that you can use to build into your trading plan, but we're not even there yet, so we need to deal with that question right now. That's my update about the VeChain. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.